That's a stressful situation to be in, to be like, okay, like how's the industry going to take this? Like, you know, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad?
Yeah, and also, you know, there are like so much effort and money that went into the project. Like, what are people going to think? That's of course one part. Also, like, you know, I decided I will be the one presenting it. So, you know, I'm also putting myself out there, and I'm not a guy that normally, you know, I'm like to be a little bit, you know,
behind the scenes,
you know. So
it's a great show to be on, then, brother.
Well, here we are.
You're going to be clipped and posted all over the internet for the next year.
You know, so it was a bit scary for sure. And then when we launched, we saw that like immediately just took off, and orders started like flooding in. But what made it even more nerve-wracking was that the website started crashing. You know, like we weren't ready for the traffic. So
really?
The first 24 hours, we had 6 hours live. So it just went up, crashed, went up, crashed. It was
no way.
The frustration and, you know, the feeling. Like, so there are so many highs because like this huge interest, and then the lows because fucking website is breaking down.
I think I heard some stuff about that. Like I think my buddy, I think I heard one of my buddies tried to buy a bike, and then it went through, but then the site crashed, and then so he tried it again, bought another one, and he ended up with like 2 bikes, but he thought he only bought one or something like that. So he sold it to like one of his buddies.
Okay. Yeah.
But I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah.
Where was all the traffic coming from? How did you
Everywhere,
launch
right?
the marketing?
Everywhere, yeah. I mean, US for sure #1, but all over the world.
But through paid media, or did you have athletes, or what was your initial perspective on the launch?
Yeah, so let's say the strategy for the launch was, first of all, keep silent. So if you want to make something newsworthy, it needs to be something people don't already know. Like that's, you know, very basic thing, right? So we decided to keep it 100% confidential up until the launch. We didn't post
That is
a name,
awesome.
nothing.
That's hard to do.
Super hard.
Because when you work that hard on something, that's like your baby. Like you want to show it off, like, oh, look what I'm doing. But it's like to keep that under wraps, especially these days with social media. Like everyone posts something before they even have it. You know what I mean? So like for you to be able to do that, like good on you.
And also because you want to kind of see, you know, do people like what we do? No, like we took a full gamble. Like we believed in, we think this will be good. So we worked on it for years, and then, you know, because it's kind of, if you ask people along the way, it's nice to have some pointers, you know, but we had to have a lot of confidence in that. So we launched, and then we did prepare. We talked to some medias before under embargo so that they had the content, so that everyone went live at the same time.